Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you here today. Thank you for being here. If you will, like, share, comment on the post, and then we're going to look at one little verse in First Thessalonians chapter 3 and verse number 11. And it's just a little short verse, and may read over it, and it's not impact you at all. But I just think it's just a beautiful statement on Paul's part, showing his heart, his love for the church at Thessalonica, his desire to see people come to know the Lord. Again, just to me, again, it's a very moving little verse. I realize it. I'm sure it really struck the church there as well as they heard Paul say, "Now may our God and Father Himself and our Lord Jesus direct our way to you." Paul is praying and calling on the Lord, pleading with God. We see his desire is that God would, in some way, in His divine providence, work out a way that He would be able to once again go and to visit, to minister with the Thessalonians, to be able to go back to Thessalonica and to worship with the people, to to fellowship with the people, just to be with these people. His love for them is amazing. Again, remember Paul had been run out of town. Satan had stirred up the people, and they had basically run Paul out of town, and yet he still has a heart for these people that he wants to return. He's praying that the Lord would work that out for him. And again, that just really Paul sometimes can come across in some of his writings. He can come across harsh. I mean, Paul can come across as very rough sometimes, very strict. But here we see is, I guess you say, his soft insides, as he demonstrates here again his love, his desire to be with these people in a city that had thoroughly rejected him. Again, not the church, but the people of the city. Going back there, it didn't go good the first time. It probably would still be dangerous. And yet Paul says, "I love you so much. I enjoy being with you so much that I am praying that God would direct our way to you." And again, I like, there's another little thing there that Paul says or doesn't say, actually, or doesn't do. Paul doesn't just, obviously he wants to go back to Thessalonica, but he doesn't just get up his stuff and go. He says, "I want the Lord to work it out. I want to be sure if I come to Thessalonica, if I come back there, I want it to be the work of God. I want it to be the plan of God, the design of God. I don't want to come on my own terms. I want to do this with the blessing of God if I come back there. Otherwise," he says, I think he's saying, "I know it'll be a disaster." And so just, I don't know why, just for me, this verse really just stirs me, and it's a challenge, I think, for me, and hopefully you as well, to be more compassionate, to love God's people, even as Paul here. It could be a risk. There could be, it's hard sometimes to love people. So people can be hard, and circumstances can be hard. But Paul says, I'm praying, I'm pleading with God that I would be able to come back there because I love you. Now, one final thought here is that there can be no question on the part of those people in the church at Thessalonica. They know that Paul loves them. That there can be no question in their heart when they hear a statement like this that they are loved by the apostle. And I would the thought that again that challenges my heart as I read that is that the people, not just our family, not I mean certainly they should as well, but our children, our grandchildren, brothers, sisters, they certainly should know that we love them. But other believers, fellow believers, do they sense our love for them, or do they know that we support them as the people here obviously know that Paul is supporting them and praying for them, and we'll see that tomorrow in this next verse that Paul's again just love and support for the people of God. It's just again a great reminder, great challenge for the church today to love on each other, to support each other. Again, I say it again. It's just one of those things that sticks in your head. That Vance Havner said years ago, the church is the only place that shoots their wounded. We need to be people who love each other, who care for each other. The world's not going to do it. Satan's not going to do it. We're in this together as believers, and we need to love each other and support each other and pray that God would direct our way to the path of other believers. Think about it. You have a good day, and we'll see you here tomorrow morning.